39, chapter 39, talking about different souls and the different unique souls that we all are. Each one has a function and a duty. And I just want to give a metaphor to understand the four worlds that our souls come from, and how each and every soul, how each and every soul has a uniqueness in what it needs to fulfill. Okay. And the metaphor I'm going to give is actually from coronavirus. And there's a vaccine or a medicine or, to cure, whatever, either one, both, that's being developed. And what you need is 4 different elements in order to bring the actual cure. So you need the visionary who is the catalyst for pushing forward and making this vaccine or this medicine that is to cure. So we have a great visionary who this person is so engaged, so involved in creating. They are so given over. There's no other reality to them but creating this cure, this vaccine, whatever it is, to save humanity. And they're so totally and they're eating, they're sleeping, their every function is nothing else but the vision of curing humanity. Okay, but then you need another, with that vision, that visionary, you need then the scientists, who are the brains. They are the brains who comprehend the scientific knowledge that's necessary in order to create this vaccine or create this pill that's curing, or whatever it is. It's, again, this is a metaphor that's going to cure humanity. Right? So you need the brains now. What's their focus? Their focus is purely on the comprehension of the vaccine, purely to understand how this is going, to work. And they understand it thoroughly, every angle, everything. Okay, but that's not enough. Then you need the next dimension, is the marketing. Because if you have this great visionary and you have this great scientists who understand everything, but if you can't communicate then, and here you need to communicate to the emotions of the people, that they understand clearly the communicated message that this is life-saving. Because you can have it, and and you don't communicate to the heart of the individual, like, if you would just speak like the scientists would speak, in scientific terminology, then what's going to happen? Then people won't understand what's going on. People won't appreciate the fact that this is life-saving and I got to take this pill, right? So you need to be able to compose, bring it into communication that can touch the hearts of the people, so then they will be impacted by it and say, oh, this is it. This could save my life. This could save my friend's life, and so on and so forth, right? But then that's not sufficient, because then if you got all the marketing and you've got all of the this vaccine or these pills, whatever, that are going to save lives, but you don't have the truck drivers who are going to bring it from the warehouse to the destination where in the end we go and get the item, right, from the drugstore or wherever, then all of the scientific knowledge and all of the marketing and visionary, not going to help. You need the truck driver who's going to take it, load it, and bring it to the destination, so it makes it accessible physically, that people could get it now. Not just emotionally accessible because the marketing was there, but it wasn't brought to market. But physically. This is a metaphor to understand where our souls come. Our souls come from 4 different worlds. You have the visionary, the one who is completely, and this is what the Alter Rebbe actually discusses specifically today. Those are unbelievable righteous people. Very few of them who are completely nullified. There's no existence of their own. Their complete existence is that of God. Metaphorically, like the visionary who has no life of their own. They're totally consumed in saving humanity from corona, right? And therefore eat, sleep, talk, live, nothing else but saving humanity from this disease. That's the righteous individuals, that they have no whim, no desire of their own, no being of their own. They are totally a chariot, totally nullified and bound up with God. The world of Atzilus is where their soul comes from. And therefore there's no other reality but the reality of God. Not because they comprehend, it's beyond comprehension. It's not that they comprehend the greatness of God. No, far and above comprehension. They are so totally bound up, nullified, subservient, like a chariot to the rider, that, like the patriarchs, that there's no other reality, no other truth, no other thing but God and godliness. Again, it's far and above comprehension. Then you have souls that come from the world of Bria. Their connection is through comprehension, like the scientists. They comprehend. The very idea that they comprehend means already that there's them to comprehend. The souls from Atzilus, there's no them to comprehend, because it's beyond comprehension. Their souls are so sublime that it is just complete, absolute connection, period. Here, there's great souls. They are great souls. But those souls are comprehending. So it means there's a, and they're even righteous souls, by the way. But there's the them that's comprehending. Therefore, the light of God that is in the world of Bria is so contracted, right? That gives them the capability that they can comprehend something of the divine. Souls in Atzilus is way and above and beyond that there is no comprehension. Beyond comprehension. because comprehension means a contraction already of the divine light in order that our finite minds can comprehend something about the infinite God. So those are likened to the scientists, right? Great souls, lofty souls. Their comprehension is so great that they are, and so lofty that they are able to, create a love and awe of God as a result, right? As we've explained previously. But here the idea is there's a contraction. That's the main idea over here. Then you have the souls who have an instinctive love of God that is from the world of Yetzirah, world of formation, also further contraction of the divine light, that it is like to the marketing people. The marketing people, they know how to touch your heart. And that's what they need to market, a product that touches your heart. Because when it touches your heart, that's what's going to create your desire to want this thing, right? So this is souls who know how to touch their heart, the hidden love that's in their heart, right? The hidden love that for God that there is in their heart. And then finally we have our generation. Our generation is primarily truck drivers. We're bringing the stuff to market. The visionary, the scientist, and even the marketing, they sit in their ivory tower. They don't get their hands dirty and their feet dirty, right? We, the truck drivers, do, because we got to go to market. We got to bring it to a place that becomes accessible to everyone, and that's our generation. We're not primarily ones who have a feeling towards God or an intellectual understanding, and definitely we're not a chariot and subservient like the greatest souls of the most righteous individuals that come from Atzilus. But the virtue that we have is we can go anywhere and bring the product there. We can bring godliness, God's message, anywhere and everywhere, and that's what we are here to do. And that's our generation. Now, just to tell you, in today's Tanya, the Alter Rebbe is specifically speaking about the difference between the world of Atzilus and Bria, but I'm giving you the metaphor over here that we can understand this concept in a more profound, meaningful way. And so that's what we are. We're the ones who are going to bring it to market. We're the ones who are going to bring the final destination of Mashiach, to bring the revelation of Mashiach to market, to the people, rather. Not just to the market, to the people, in actuality. And what does that mean? Actually, do the mitzvah. Actually, just make your Pesach Seder even if you're alone. Right? Just do it. That's what it means. Actually, just put on your tefillin. Yeah, you got to work also and making sure that you're putting on your tefillin that you have kavanah, right? But we need to just do what you got to do. Now, why is the Alter Rebbe teaching us about these lofty souls from Atzilus when we're not from there? Because we need to know there's such people and we have to attach ourselves to them. You have to have a Rebbe in your life. As Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Rebbe, who is that soul that is your guiding light, that helps you through his teachings. So, for me, I have my Rebbe. And for you, I invite you also, at least to seek out. That's very important. That's very important. And that's the message. All on today, and ties in for Corona really well. You need the visionary. And we know we're the foot soldiers. So we connect to that visionary, and we are always focused what the vision is of that great tzaddik. Then we could be the foot soldier and bring the product to market. Bring the goods, Torah mitzvahs, the Torah teachings, the mitzvahs, to every single Jew, 613, to every non-Jew, 7 Noahide laws, and we will change the world for good and bring the final redemption of Mashiach now. Today's class, folks, please share it. I still see many of you are kind of whatever, maybe challenged in sharing. Please do try to share every day if you can. And a reminder for those who are looking for more, this Sunday we will have Pesach Seder preparation, 7:30 on our website. If you want more about that, private message me. And by the way, for those who feel that they didn't get to me, I got your private message. Private message me and with your email so we can keep you posted on things. Okay. And a reminder that Tanya in 1 minute is also available. So folks, let's bring the goods to market. And the goods that we got is Tanya. That's part of the goods, part of the Torah mitzvahs. But the goods we're dealing with right now is Tanya. Let's bring it to market. That's our job. That's why sharing it is part of it. And anybody who is good in social media and wants to help out further, private message me. So we can get this to the market, because ultimately this is the whole point why God creates, God forbid, challenges, or God forbid, pain and suffering. God forbid pain and suffering as we're going through in Corona, is we have a message that we have to bring. We have healing that we need to bring to the world, and we've got the goods. God gave it to us in Mount Sinai. All of the great tzaddikim throughout the generations gave us teachings that are important for each generation to continue to bring that message to market. So we're the foot soldiers, we're those truck drivers. Beautiful place to be, because we're the ones that are going to make it happen. We're going to bring Mashiach now. Have a wonderful day, a good Erev Shabbos, and a wonderful Shabbos. And God willing, Sunday will be Yud Aleph Nisan, the Rebbe's birthday. Our visionary, our teacher, our Rebbe and guide, our Rebbe, his birthday. So we'll celebrate on Sunday. Wishing you a wonderful day and a good Shabbos, everybody. Thank you so much for joining.